Hey guys, I usually I start off my videos to say, "Hey, cutlerylover here," uh, but I was watching my videos today, and I was annoying myself watching my videos. So if I find that annoying after a while, I'm sure some of you guys who follow my videos feel the same way. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Also, right off the bat, I wanted to let everyone know uh, that for some reason I'm having trouble responding and replying to certain um, replies on my videos. So if you reply to my video and with a question or a comment that I should reply back, and have a response for that, and I don't, it's not because I'm choosing not to. It's because for some reason I can't. I've been having some technical difficulties with YouTube in private messages and stuff like that. If you have any comments for me, you know, personal questions, anything like that, you want more information about something, you can always email me. My email is cutlerylover@hotmail.com, um, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I check that a few times during the day. So anyway, with all that out of the way, onto the video itself, which is on Leatherman's. I was inspired to do this video today. I was looking at some of my comments, and a kid, LSU Tigers 1010, I believe is his name. Um, we have conversation back and forth, and he's got a birthday coming up, and getting some really cool knives. But he was mentioning the Leatherman Charge Tti, and how it has the CPM S30V stainless steel. And it got me thinking about my wave, and I took it out, and I realized I don't have any videos on Multitools. So now I have this video. um, I'm going to tell you that I got both. I didn't buy either one of these knives or either one of these tools. Um, the wave I got off of Blade Forums in a trade for a knife, which I honestly don't remember which knife it was. This sheath came with it, although that doesn't mean that you get this sheath when you buy it new. I really have no idea. This I found on my grandfather's property. I don't know if it was his or not. Um, it was in pretty bad shape. I cleaned it all up. The main blade was, the tip was chipped off. I really don't know how how often it was used or not, but it was definitely put to the test. It was in. He has like a duck house. We have a big pond, and he has a duck house, and this was stuck in the duck house. So God knows how many years that's been there. But it cleaned up really nice. Um, Originally, this was the only model that Leatherman offered. It's a needle nose pliers multi-tool with some extra tools in the handle. I know a lot of people are familiar with these. Even if you're not a knife person in general, you know what these are, and maybe even use them. If you're a younger viewer, you might not recognize this one specifically because this is probably 15 years old, maybe even 20 years. I don't know offhand, but I know this was a very old model and obviously no longer made. Um, it's pretty good. It works fine as pliers. I use this for fishing for a couple of years after I found it. Mainly just I do a lot of bass fishing to get the hooks out of the mouths, or the fish mouth. Um, it has your basic stuff in here. You have files, some different screwdrivers, bottle opener. Um, your main blade, which was a clip point. Now it's its own custom shaped blade. Some different screwdriver sizes, and your basic plier slash multi tool. I had uh, read a thread on Blade Forms on a wave that someone was selling or wanted to trade, and I was really interested, and I wanted to upgrade my old Leatherman to a new one, and that's why I got this wave. Um, the what I call the head, this main part here, is pretty much the same. It's a little bit wider, as you can see. Pretty standard. The wire cutters in here, very standard with this style is pretty much it's mainstream. Even cheap versions of this type of tool basically have the same top, same head. Um, what I love about the wave, it's a little bulkier, a little bit wider, but what I love about the wave is that the four main tools that I use are actually the four biggest tools are accessible without opening up the handles at all. You have your main blade, And all four of these are liner locks. They all lock. So you can hear the click. The lock is right here. Push that over. Flip it over, you have your serrated blade. Again, liner lock. Then turning it upside down, on one side you have a wood saw, which opens and locks as well, and the other side you have a wood or metal diamond file. And they all lock too. All liner locks. So for the most part, I carry a couple different knives on me at all times, but it's always good to know I have a sharp serrated blade on me if I need it, or another plain edge blade. So it's just good to know I have a blade that's never used. For some reason, if my knives get dull, which is very rare, you're going to find me on the street with a dull knife, but I don't use these knives. So these blades are always tip-top, razor sharp. What I love about the Wave, besides what's the word I'm looking for? The convenience of these main blades on the outside without having to open it, is that all the tools on the inside of the handles all lock. And without going through each tool individually, they all have a groove right here, and this bar is spring loaded, and they lock in place. And to release it, you push down on this piece here that lifts the bar and then releases your tool. This has bigger bits. You can put whatever flat bits you can find in here. This happens to be just a Phillips on one side, flathead on the other. Although you can put Torx bits in here if you can find the right size. I guess I'll go over all the tools, since you guys want to anyway. I'm sure you want to see them all, right? Don't leave you hanging. On the other tool on this side of the handle is a can opener, and again, this will lock too. And to release them, push the button. The other side has a large flathead screwdriver, which you can also use as a kind of a mini pry bar, although I wouldn't do anything really heavy with it. You wouldn't want it to snap off on you. Then this next tool here is a micro screwdriver bit, flat on one side, comes out, Phillips on the other. And we'll flip that around, and then there's a little spring tension in there that keeps it in place. And obviously the lock's out too, like the other ones. Then the last tool here, and pretty convenient tool, is your scissors. Handle goes up, down like that, and you got your scissors. Really great tool. The Leatherman Wave. I can't say anything more about it. It's a great tool. If you use a tool like this, I suggest, if you don't have a Leatherman brand. Oh, that's something else I wanted to clear up, is that some people think that all tools like this are Leatherman's. It's a Leatherman tool. Not necessarily. Leatherman is the brand. Only Leatherman brand tools are Leatherman's. Anything else is just a multi-tool. So hopefully that clears up some for some of you. What else? What else can I say? The Wave is awesome. The Wave is a $70 tool, new. Although if you like this tool and use this all the time and want the very best, like LSU Tigers 10 was mentioning, the Leatherman Charge Tti is all the rage these days. I mean, it's awesome. It's got the handle. It's pretty much basically the same tool as the Wave, only there's a little crimper on the top here, the needle nose pliers. Also, the serrated blade has a gut hook on the back. The handles are not stainless like this; they're titanium, which is a great upgrade. Just as strong, if not stronger, but lighter. This is a little bit on the hefty side. The handles look even more ergonomical than this. I mean, they look even more. Even though this is fine, more than good for me. I mean, the other one, the Charge Tti, even looks more comfortable to use, which is great. I mean, the biggest difference is that it has a S30V stainless steel blade for the main blade. And if you do a lot of cutting, and if this is your main knife that you carry, you might want to upgrade. Spend the extra $30 because the TTI Charge is a $100 tool. But that S30V is really going to hold an edge. I mean, it's superb steel. But you can't go wrong with either one. So, thank you for your time.